I am Rick Reynolds from AskForensics. We specialize in B2B sales and account growth. Specifically, we uncover objective insights on why sales are won and lost and the health of accounts. We glean these insights from probing discussions with our clients' senior level prospect and client executives. We essentially ask the questions our clients can't and get the answers they don't. It is amazing what these executives are willing to share. Their views are often more severe than our clients perceive their own sales and account management performance to be. Understanding these objective views and incorporating them into sales and account management strategies have enabled our clients to generate tremendous improvements. Now, you can benefit from these views. This video series packages what we have learned over 16 years into a format for you to readily apply important insights and ideas to better win, retain, and grow. The first step is to gather objective insights on your performance. The next step is to act on what you learned. Asking the questions actually opens the door for you to have a different level of dialogue with your key client stakeholders. In other words, this is a great opportunity. Your team should consist of senior client-facing people, regional leadership, and appropriate corporate executives. Scale the number of team members to the size of the account. Be careful not to include too few or too many people. For smaller accounts, you may be okay with 3 to 5 key members. For larger accounts, it may be worthwhile to assign subgroups and a leader for each. Using the candid findings from the evaluation, prioritize what you learned, develop key steps for full resolution, and assign a person on your team who is responsible to follow through on each action. Carefully review and challenge the plan as you prepare for the next step. And that is to immediately resolve low-hanging fruit issues. Why wait? These are ones that are usually tactical and can be readily resolved. While this step will enable you to gain quick traction, it will also show your client that you took their feedback seriously and that you are beginning to act. Meeting with your client is a key step. As your customer expects you to do something with what you learned, they will be very eager to work with you on a partnership level. This meeting should include key stakeholders from both sides, yours and your clients. If the account is large and there are many tactical and strategic issues to address, it may be advisable to segment the meetings. One for the day-to-day team to go over the tactical plan, and the other for senior leadership to discuss the strategic plan. As part of a partnership approach, you should solicit your customers' input as they will likely have constructive ideas to contribute. In addition to their strong contributions, this step will generate their buy-in and participation. This way, both parties have skin in the game by having a mutually agreed upon plan to generate improvements. Once the plan is set and agreed upon, it is now time to establish how you and your client will monitor progress and success. Measurements can include quantitative data, such as from satisfaction surveys and other measurements, and anecdotal insights, such as what you and your client observe. It is advisable that you determine KPIs that are easy to measure and report, as you don't want to make this such a large effort that it interferes with your focus upon the plan. As you monitor the agreed upon KPIs, it is important for you, not your client, to notice emerging gaps at their earliest inception. This will enable you to initiate proactive steps to resolve these issues before they escalate and become bigger ones. The best outcome is when your senior level client stakeholders don't hear anything about your product or service other than what is positive. They do not want to be bothered by problems that you are expected to resolve. No news is good news. Establishing a scheduled meeting cadence will assure you have active dialogue with your customer. Some client levels may require more frequent meetings than others. Nonetheless, the objective is the same. Review your program and mutually identify new KPIs to monitor. This is also a time for you to proactively recommend new KPIs, perhaps one you use in other accounts that are similar to this one. This will assure that you are recognized as a subject matter expert and are aligned with your customers' emerging needs. One thing to keep in mind, it is important to communicate your plan's achievements and success. Negative issues tend to stick in the minds of senior executives for a long time. As they're not closely engaged with you, they retain what they last heard or perceived. We have seen senior executives share negative insights on issues our clients resolved a long time ago as if they still existed. Going through these key steps will generate extensive ROI on your program. You will increase your business and tenure with your client, and on a holistic level, significantly improve your retention rate. Through these steps, we have seen many damaged and vulnerable accounts retained. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you gleaned some key takeaways to increase your company's success so that you can better win, retain, and grow. Don't hesitate to contact Ask Forensics if you have any questions. We are proud to be a part of the Consortium University.